Good evening, everybody. Let's turn this on so I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. I've currently had to. Jeez, I've just got all notifications come through on my phone.
Say hello, Dan.
Hello. How?
How? Well, bear with me. Just got to get online. I can't see what
Yeah,
people are
we're
saying.
not online. Same, not live.
Hey.
Oh, why am I so dark? Oh, I am. I'm there. Oh my days! What the hell?
I don't know. Hang on.
No, I'm on. I'm on. Keith. Hello, Keith.
Ah, there we go. We good.
Yeah, we are good.
Yeah, we good. There you go. So you look good tonight, don't you?
I do actually. I do. I look alright, but
You're the chef.
what am I in a bunch?
What about Tallulah? Does she look good?
Oh yeah. Why she got headphones on?
Hey, she's got headphones on. She don't want to listen to her. She's fed up with listening to you.
You know.
Evening, everybody. How we doing? Who we got then? Steaming on. Hello from Essex. Jay. Hi, Keith.
Keith again.
JD Dubber. Russell. How are you all doing? So we've got DS Magnifish. Hello. Magscap. Hello from Nottingham.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does Dan look good tonight? Any young ladies want him? He can come round. He's a good chef.
No.
Hi Frank. Hi Gav. What did you catch on your first go at magnet fishing? A BMX and sawn-off shotgun.
Oh, that's better than. I can't even remember what I got on my first.
Hi
attempt.
Scotty B.
What did I get?
What did you get?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I lost my magnet.
You lost your magnet on your first go. Yeah, so no, when we went out, we got, I remember it now, we did find half a motorbike, a sawn-off shotgun, a BMX, and after that I was completely hooked with it.
Yeah, I wasn't with you then, was I? I was doing my own thing.
You was, yeah. Hi James.
I had a girlfriend at that time.
Was it that long ago? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And then as
as
soon
you
as
see,
she left me, I then went on magnet fishing.
Dan is sort of buried in magnets at the moment, as you can see. There's quite a few. There's 4 more behind him as well. We've got a load more on the way as well, because next week is our 1-year YouTube anniversary. So we're going to be doing a really big giveaway. I think we've got like 14 here. I've got more arriving from another company next week. So next Friday night we'll announce how we're going to do it. We're going to add a bit of fun to it though. We're going to make you work for it, but we're going to be giving away lots of different magnets. You can see we've got like ones from children's ones here. We've got the big ones. These are all from Wukong. Thank you very much for that. I've got some more coming from another company, but I'll leave that until next week and I'll tell you all about that. Hi Brett, how you doing? How's Dan
What a
looking
year it's
tonight?
been, though, Nigel. Though.
Sorry?
What a year.
What a year
It's been.
It is, yeah. It's hard to think, you know, what is it now? About Tuesday, I think, is 1 year from the first YouTube video, and I mean, yeah, I think we've just at about 16,000 subs now. We've had over 3.5 million views. I mean, yeah, it's definitely been interesting. I will do a video on some of our greatest finds and probably some of your worst moments. Dan, you've stopped. You've gone.
Greatest stuff. Don't put the blue
You're back. You're back.
I've gone. I'm back.
And he's gone. Look, he's looking at his messages. Look.
I'm back.
First time Dan been around something attractive. Thanks for that. Yeah. Female, obviously.
I get. Trust me, I get around stuff. I get girls attracting all the time to me. It's just yeah, picky.
Hi Janine. It has been a good year, Scott. I've got to admit, it's gone a lot quicker and a lot better than I thought it was ever going to. I mean, when I started YouTube, it was purely, I think, mainly because my kid said, "You're too old, you'll never get 100 subscribers." So I think the main reason I started it just to prove a point. And after that, once I hit 100, it was, well, it sat there, it didn't really move for a couple of weeks, and then we had a couple of good videos out, and it just went absolutely crazy. And to think, 16,000 subs in less than a year is unbelievable, to be honest with you. But we must be doing something right. Oh look, Matt's on.
Must be.
Apparently
Hey.
that's a lie. Which bit's a lie?
Oh no, it's my best mate. I knew what's going to happen here.
He's going to abuse you, isn't he?
Oh no, it's in the comments now. They're probably both are. Hello John, hello Matt.
There we go. Yeah, you're getting abused,
Nah,
mate.
Matt, I'll preach him. Yeah.
I should have put a mask on you, shouldn't I?
I haven't actually. Yeah. I haven't been out, so I've not actually had a mask. So.
No. About girls getting attracted to Dan. Oh, that bit's a lie. Dan's best friends are on. I think they're just going to abuse him tonight. I would never dream of doing that. Aurel, I don't know whether I'm saying it right, but hello from Spain.
And I'll say this to Matt. Matt, what was your first thing that you found going magnet fishing then, Matt? He's still there, Nigel.
I'm still here, yeah. I'm still here, mate. Just reading comments. Have you guys been around Oxfordshire yet? No. I think Shirley's got something planned for Oxfordshire. There's a couple of places he's got. There's really... Shirley's the man when it comes to finding places. Anyone can find places, Shirley can, and he never disappoints us. Always finds something.
Yeah, we're going to look more like a team soon as well.
That's it, yeah. Yes, we'll be wearing the new outfits. Look nice with your pink hair, that will, Dan.
No, here we go.
At home in
How are we
quarantine,
both coping?
yeah. We're not on full lockdown yet, but none of us are going out. I mean, dying to get back by the water's edge, but not until we get the all clear. I mean, it's just not worth it, to be honest with you. Different countries have different rules on it, but in the UK it's not classed as exercise magnet fishing, although it is very energetic. But hi Colette, everything coming to Canada. I'd love to go to Canada.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
love
I
to go
would
to
love
Canada,
to.
but yeah, I don't think the family would be too happy if I says I'm nipping fishing and go off to Canada. But as a place, I would like to go there. Never been to Canada. Been quite a few places, but never there. But you never know. One day.
South Devon?
That's Canada we've got
Devon
then.
quite a lot.
That's Netherlands we've got to go to. We're going to be moving around a bit, mate.
Mate, you know what we should do? We should just get a
Hello, Big Mark.
banged up car and just do it. Vinyl it, say Northants Magnet Fishing on tour.
What, the Rusty Rally? Spend
Oh, yeah.
£150 on a car and just drive it, yeah?
Oh, God's sake. Yeah.
So, yeah, that'd be different.
I mean, just go on tour. Just have a banged up car that we could just go somewhere for a week.
Dan you could pull a moose.
Actually, that is something first attracted to me. That would be amazing. Actually, that would be
you live by a
dodgy.
lake?
No.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I mean, we've done a couple of ponds now. I mean, normally we do rivers or canals, but we have done a pond and it didn't disappoint, I will say that. That really, some amazing finds at that pond, and that's going to be the first place we're heading back out to. Once this lockdown's over, we're going back to the pond. That's the one where I got my gun from. That's the one where we've had safes and motorbike, cash boxes. Oh, there's so much in there. So, evening, Caroline.
Evening.
Chef Dan. So we've had Mignon Dan, Turd Dan, and now Chef Dan.
You're running out of teddies, aren't you?
No, I've still got some good ones. I just haven't got time. I ran out of time.
Right.
That pond was cool,
Just
yeah.
to clarify,
Everybody keeps saying,
I
where
have
was
no
it?
idea.
Well, when we've emptied it, we'll let people know where it was, but no, we're not going to give that one up. Not easily.
No.
Let's put it that way. You've not been there yet, have you, Dan?
No, because each star's working.
Yeah. Every time we go there, Dan's working. When you working next on a Sunday?
No, I'm not working now on Sunday.
We can go again.
Yeah. Don't know. I'm missing work. Missing my friends. I'm missing the water. You name it. But staying, best option.
Yeah, I've seen those fish in the World War II stuff. Actually getting in there with a magnet on a stick. Now, yeah, Dan would love that. I mean, but I'd like to go there. you know, some of these ponds with all the World War II stuff. What do you reckon?
I would love to do it, but it's the thought of having all an explosive ordnance load you.
I think you'd wet yourself, wouldn't you? You'd get a little bit
Mate,
excited about that, wouldn't you?
Oh no,
You've gone
I would
again.
love to do. I would love to go. Yeah, I keep going. I'm still here, ain't I?
No. You've gone again.
I can still hear you though.
Yeah, still
I'm
here.
just gonna change. Go for that. Go for that. Am I back?
Yeah, you've said that many times, Matt, but you've always been working. Hello, Hannah. Germany on the Eastern Front. Oh, look, you're back. You look very
Yeah,
pale.
I'm back.
You're looking very pale. Your hands are a lot darker than you.
It's because I've been tanning, mate. Been on the beer most of the time.
What, just tanning your hands?
No.
Thanks, Jan. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we
Coming
appreciate
on,
that.
Trying to break up the week a little bit, you know. Just being our silly selves and just trying to put a smile on people's faces, because it's not best times at the moment.
Yeah.
So if we can do that, then yeah, it's fun. You know, picking on Dan, it always. Sorry, team building with Dan always works, doesn't it, Dan?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to get mine back soon.
You're going to get your own back.
Yeah.
Hi, Peter. We're doing really good, actually.
Gonna...
Well, as good as you can get for being stuck in all the time. The ramblings of a madman. Sounds like you, that does, mate.
That's actually the name of the guy.
Apparently, Dan, you're not allowed to go to that spot Hannah's going.
See, the thing is, Hannah's not allowed to. Because how the hell is she going to get to that spot?
Brett knows where it is.
Yeah, Brett knows where, but how's Brett going to get there on his bike?
I'll fancy everywhere when the lockdown's done, Scott. Yeah, I mean, I have looked up there, but we move around quite a lot. I mean, dying to get back into London, but that's going to be a while. That is. I started stripping down one of the parking meters that we found when there. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. That's apart now. I'm cleaning it up. Not in bad condition inside, and it did still have an old 10 pence in there. So I think the meter was active when somebody sawed the pole away. But yeah, I'm up for York, definitely. Yeah, there's loads of places I want to go, but this is obviously just causing us loads of trouble, but it's got to be done.
Yeah. I think, I just saw Gav's comment, and I said it's all going to change soon because I might be getting a big boy magnet. So
a big
it's
boy
going to change.
magnet.
Yeah, it's going to change.
Just so you know, I was speaking to Online Magnets yesterday. The beasts are on a boat now on their way over, so they'll be available soon. Apparently they've got a lot of stock coming in, but for anyone that wants a magnet, I would say the beast is the magnet to get. Be prepared for some backache. You will get a good workout from it, but I've tried multiple magnets and nothing even comes close to it. I mean, the Dotbuster from Brute Magnetic, brilliant magnet as a lift magnet, not as a fishing magnet, but if you need to lift heavy things, that is the one to do.
Thing is though, for you, it would give you back out because you're older than me.
What have we got then? No, Shirley's his name, yes. Yeah, he's a lot of people say that, but unless he has got another name, I don't know, but I've only ever known him as Shirley.
Yeah. I know he's been fishing with us for quite a while. It's just he's not joined the group until.
No, that's it. No, he's part of it now. He's the scout. Shirley always seems to get the best finds. I'm always proud of whatever I find. Dan, you always seem confused with whatever you find.
Mate, it's since I found that really weird object which didn't make it on YouTube. I've been literally really confused in what. I'm being careful now what to pull up, mate, because. Some objects are just, you don't know what they are, you have to wear gloves all the time, and you just got to make sure, yeah. See, these guys will put up the big stuff and they're, oh yeah, I know what that is. I try and go over to them and tell them, and they're like, you know what that is? That's a toy, that is. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I can't get a straight answer out of them.
What have we got then? Scrap metal. Always give it to a local scrap man. Never ask for anything for it, because at the end of the day, I can't fit it in my car. Shirley can't fit it in his car. I'm not dragging a trailer all over the country because we do move around a lot, but we always find one. It always gets collected, and it's a very happy scrap man because it's free money to them. You know, some of them can be a little bit funny about it. They don't like rusty metal, where most of them would just say fine. They come and collect it, and we've given a lot of metal over the year, to be honest with you. I wouldn't like to think how many tons we've actually pulled out.
Oh my god.
You're getting called Poppet again.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna have so many nicknames on this jacket. It's gonna be unreal. Should have a Velcro thing on, shouldn't I?
In most double acts on TV, the idiot is always on the left.
Yeah. Well, I'm the entertainer.
You could take it. You're thick-skinned, don't you?
Yeah, I can take it. Don't worry.
How many bicycles do I have? I've only actually got two at home. I've got a rally chopper and I've got a 90s BMX. I don't want to think how many we've actually scrapped.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know, because even the amount we had in Manchester that day was unreal, weren't it? And, you know, and to be honest with you, in Leicester, they just keep coming, the bikes do. Does your poor wife have to wash your clothes when you get home? No, I do it myself. I'm quite educated. What about you? Do you get your mum to wash yours?
No, I have to wash it myself, mate. The thing is, with the whole family, they all do magnet fishing. So...
Good money for scrap. At the moment, it's very low. I mean, last year, scrap metal price was astronomical. Now, I think it's about £40 a tonne at the moment. I mean, well, last year, it was up to £180 a tonne. But, yeah, it goes up and down. Hannah says you're scared of her.
I'm not scared of Hannah. I just make out to be.
Ah, right, okay. It's all an act, is it?
Yeah. Most of the time, I'm acting.
Right, from both of you, what magnet did you start with? I had a 380 kilogram single-sided one from Wukong, and I had a 400 double-sided one from Wukong, because I've met somebody down the road from me doing it, and I got talking to them, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. I literally went on Amazon, bought two, and that was it. After about 3 weeks, I then changed to the 200k double-sided from Online Magnets. And then 3 weeks after that, I bought the Beast, and I've been using that since December 2018 now.
Yeah, I went straight from 400 to, I think the first one I had was 400. I lost that. Another 400, lost that. 400, and then it went straight to just 770 that we gave away, and then the 200, and now I've got two 200s put together. So
that's it.
Yeah.
And you want a Beast?
Mate, yeah, I want a Beast.
Everybody
I want to add
wants
it
a
to it.
Beast.
I'm not going to use it all the time, but...
Yeah, 3 of them stuck together is no fun, but I'm sure we'll cope.
Yeah.
Have you ever found a full safe with valuables in it? Found safes with things in them. It's never gold. It's always a lot of silver. We do find a lot of silver stuff. We got quite a lot of silver. And I mean, the place we did go to once, it was a really clear day that day. The water was very clear. And Dan said, look in the water, and we could see loads of jewellery in the water, and it wasn't very deep by the edge, so I literally just laid down. I was pulling out handfuls and handfuls of jewellery. Most of that was silver.
That was my spot.
Hey?
That was my spot.
Yeah, most of it was silver. We had some silver, we had some pearls, and that. All the gold had gone, and literally someone's just thrown it in there. I mean, I've actually got like ice cream tubs. I've got about 4 of them full of jewellery, a lot of costume stuff, a lot of Indian jewellery, the fake gold. You know, it looks pretty, but it's definitely fake. But never really had anything of value. Passports are common to find in safes. But yeah, nothing real valuable. Never had anything that I would say is valuable, but you know, that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the medals that we found in London, we found some medals, well, we and Shirley did. He found a pillowcase, it was full of jewellery and medals. Now, he's been doing a lot of research over the past 2 or 3 months trying to find the owner of these medals, because there's a couple of medals, and there's one called the Death Penny as well. And these are from a soldier that died in Belgium in 1914. Now, he's done a lot of research on accessory.com. A lot of people have been trying to find the owners of them, but as a last resort, Shirley got in touch with a newspaper and they ran an article on it today. And I had a message earlier from somebody we believe to be the son of the lady, that a member of the family that she owned the medals, and her house was burgled in 2013. Now, another reporter got in touch with them to say get in touch. So Shirley's going to be speaking to them to see. Now, a couple of the names that they've given does ring very true, but obviously he's just going to try and find out. Now, there is things in there that hopefully they'll be able to identify, and fingers crossed it is a descendant. I think this would be probably a great-great-grandchild of the person whose medals they were, and hopefully we can get them back to the family. So hopefully that's a good ending to that story.
Yeah, very happy ending for the family as well, because
yeah,
their medals mean a lot to a family.
Well, that's it. They said they sort of given up all hope from now, because it's like 7 years ago when they went missing, and they just thought that's the last they'd ever been seen. But fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I've not had one of the 350 Wukong double, so I think there's one in this lot somewhere actually. So we will be giving that away. Like I say, we've got 770s, got 300, 350. We've got smaller ones for kids. The 520 single-sided. We've got 3 or 4 of them as well. I used one of them for a while as well, and for lifting, brilliant magnet. Like I say, I'm not personally a fan of single-sided magnets, but for lifting, brilliant. But I wouldn't personally fish for one all the time. But in saying that, now I've had the beast, then I don't think I could go back to any other one. I am going to be trying more out. I'm going to be trying more of the brute magnets. I mean, they have got a fantastic following in America, and it's just I haven't fished for them, so I can't say exactly what they're like. All I say is the single-sided one, when that goes on something, it is an absolute nightmare to get off. But it is about 920 kilos pull force, so when you get it on something thick, yeah, you do struggle, but we'll see. Plenty of time.
And ways the for a fact when that's gone on to that, you use it as an excuse. It's like, oh yeah, Dan, no, I'm holding the camera, then I have to lift it out.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm social distancing.
So you should. About 6 miles, I think.
I am. Yeah, 6 miles away from you, to be honest. Don't live in the same family household as you at all.
No, the gun that I found, the black powder rifle, the police have now got that. I started doing a restoration video on it. We're not 100% sure if it's real or not. Now, they're going to look into it. If it is real, then I have requested to get it back, because obviously it falls under Section 58 of the Antiques End. Now, somebody's saying that it can't be 1879 because they didn't make them in 1879. On the bottom of the barrel, I did find the date of 1879. I do have serial numbers on there. I have proof marks on there as well. But that was picked up by the police the other day. I've then got to speak to them on Monday, and I've got to try and find out, is it genuine? If it's not genuine and it's reproduction, then unfortunately that doesn't fall in the same category as antique. Therefore, it will need to be licensed. Well, obviously, I don't have a gun license, so it's not something, unfortunately, I will get back. But we'll see. There's dates on there. The decision is with the police at the moment. All the parts inside, they're all marked, they're all stamped. So if it is a reproduction, then it's a very good one, because I wouldn't expect everything to be marked like it was on the inside, and every single part of that mechanism had numbers on it. So we'll see. We'll find out next week. Fingers crossed that I will get it back, because even the policeman that collected it said he would have it as a wall hanger. If he'd found it, he'd want it back, because it is such an unusual find.
So I'm reading.
Yeah, me too.
I just read Hannah just turned and said, oh, you'll be down spaghetti hound. Actually, that's going to change out this quarantine, because I have been doing a lot of gym weights and all. I'm trying to get myself built up a bit more. So, and it is wicked. So
we're going to notice
no
a
more
big
spaghetti
difference.
house.
Are we going to see a difference in you?
Yeah, you are. Yes, I've been literally just working out since the quarantine started. To be honest, been doing gym workouts, everything like that. My brother side.
It would be a shame, yes, if I lost it, but unfortunately, it'd be worse if I got a knock on the door and they found it in the house, and I end up getting done for a Section 5 firearms offence. But it's the luck of the draw. Look, we'll see. At the end of the day, it's not going to fire again. If it's a reproduction, then obviously, if it's a working reproduction, then that's one thing. If it's just a wall hanger, it's a wall hanger. But it's gone back. They've got to check it out. But it was the only thing to do. I mean, at the time, I thought it was just a fancy wall hanger at first, and I thought, oh no, it could be real. The date is not in its normal place. That's why it's being questioned. But the date is clearly stamped on the bottom of the barrel. But we'll see. I mean, I've got a part restoration, I've got the strip down and everything, I've got cleaning, I've got pictures of all the numbers on there, so we'll wait and see. We'll see what comes up of it. Next one is the parking meter, which I'm working on. That's all stripped
You've still
out.
got my parking meter board without doing anything.
Yeah, I drilled the locks out of it yesterday. That took about an hour. I started cleaning it up today, and it's in remarkably good condition.
Headbutted the wall.
Sorry?
I just headbutted my wall.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I haven't got.
Yeah, coffee tank. The medals, they had to go back at the end of the day. I mean, it's not. I mean, the one thing being a medal, I mean, they've got names on it. I mean, but to get the death penny as well, I mean, that was given to the family as a thank you, as an honour that they served, you know, that people served in the war, and that was given to the family. Okay, probably not what you think the best thing to get, but it, you know, it was to commemorate what they did. You know, that they sacrificed themselves for our country. And when Shirley found, he said, we need to try and get these back to the owners. Some things, you know, you might say it's going to be too much work, but with that, having a name is really what's done it, and they need to go back to the family. You know, there's just certain things, they're not worth a lot. You can buy them online, you can buy, people do sell medals and that, but it's not, the value is only in sentiment, it's not in the actual item. So, yeah, fingers crossed, we've actually found the family now. But we will keep you updated once Shirley's had a word with them. But yeah, happy ending if it is.
Yeah. Good to have the family of that back after God knows how many years.
Have I finished decorating? No. If we're staying in this lockdown, I'm sure she's going to move me on to the next room. I'm getting moved around the house bit by bit. But no paint on me today. Just ice lollies. You know, a bit of sunshine. So. Got the hot tub out today, that's filling up, so hopefully that'll be ready for the morning. But down is that a new wall.
At least you can actually have a hot tub.
Eh?
No, it's actually the same wall.
Amen to this, yeah. Something to pass down the family show us first, man. Yeah, there has been a lot of brave people that have fought in wars for this country. And you know, at the end of the day, giving them back, it means something to the family. It's the sort of thing. If I'd found them and they sat there, obviously, I wouldn't do anything with them. They'd go in a drawer, but I mean, they shouldn't be in my drawer. They should definitely be in the drawer of the family. You know, because from generations following down through families, that's what you show your kids. And this is what your grandfather, this is what your great grandfather, this is what your great great grandfather. And I think it's nice for families to keep them. You know, if people have had to sell them from hard times, then yeah, I think they'll regret it. I don't think it's something you should ever get rid of. But I know that my mum, she had some of my granddad's medals. But you know, I think they're still with me dad. It's just certain things that, you know, they're worth more in sentiment. There's no monetary value on it really.
Did you hear what Mum said?
Sorry, mate?
Did you hear what Mum said? She says, oh my God, you look as red as her.
Been in the sun.
You've been in the sun, she said.
Just a bit, yeah.
Have you found any car parks? car parts. Too many. We even found an engine, or started building an engine up from all the parts we were fishing out the canal once.
Yeah, had a starter motor, had an alternator, had that massive camshaft off a tractor, didn't we? That thing was huge.
Yeah. Had a few pistons.
Yeah, we've had things. We had that motorbike engine as well, didn't we? And a motorbike engine, plenty of motorbikes. We pulled up that inner wing off a Mark III Fiesta. That's where somebody chopped one up, and also got a chassis plate out of a Ford Transit, which someone had cut out and threw that in there. Do get quite a few things. Oh, we had that door as well in Northampton, didn't we? We had a door off an old car.
Yeah, we get a lot of old, like, I'm waiting for us to pull up a shell of a car next.
Oh, I don't want to pull
In
one
fact,
out.
I know where there's actually a car that someone dumped into a river, but I don't feel like pulling it out, mate.
We'll tow it out.
I don't.
Tow it out.
No, mate. I'm not diving in.
Why not? Do you good.
Mate, maybe a strong swimmer, but no.
Get a big winch on it, it'll be fine. But no, car
Yeah,
parts
so
are. They're heavy, aren't they?
They're too heavy, mate. You know when you got some up, because it don't move, and then you need more people to give you a hand.
Yeah, I thought that as well, Gav. I mean, why would you just get a camshaft and throw it in there? I think it was, it's about a straight 6, I would say. It was huge, absolutely huge. But I think it was labelled something. But yeah, it was just in the middle of nowhere as well. I mean, randomly someone decided to drive into the middle of nowhere and throw a camshaft in the river. Don't get it, but...
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah, a lot of people do live in the boats. There's been quite a few people that actually live in boats. I mean, we did have the party boat went by. You remember that, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that was a hen party. They went by. So,
I wish I jumped on the back of that now.
And there is quite a few places around us that actually rent them, so you can actually rent them out for the day. And people rent them and they follow a route round and that. So, but yeah, there is a lot of people live in boats. I mean, in London there was loads, weren't there? There was
Too
so
many,
many of them.
Like guy on the boat, like I said, was Shirley with the actor. Are you sure you want me hit with it? I was waiting for it to break, to be honest.
How about any Vespers? No, no Vespers. What's the worst thing you've ever found? Dan, you answer that. What's your worst thing? I remember it.
Worst thing.
You was heaving quite a lot.
Oh, it was that bag. I thought it was some bag full of maggots at first, but I don't know what it was. It was a bag.
It was cat litter.
Was it? Is that what it was?
Used cat litter, yeah. Somebody had thrown a bag full of used cat litter in there, and had a bit of a smell, didn't it?
Yep, it stank.
Yeah.
It absolutely reeked to the point where I actually knew.
Brett had a good look through it, but you was heaving quite bad, weren't you?
Mate, I've got really, really, really bad, yeah.
The hand, yeah. I won't forget the hand. I'd like to know who actually put it in there as well, because yeah, it weren't good. That caused a lot of trouble that day. But yes, the hand. I wouldn't say. Well, yeah, I suppose it is the worst thing. I mean, it always worries me with bags. When you find bags with bricks in, but nothing else, it does make you wonder what was in there.
I don't know. He found that bag a couple of weeks ago. I think it was.
Margin,
I think it was Taylor that found.
And yourself? Sorry, mate.
I think it was Taylor that found that bag in the Derby video that we didn't show because it weren't out fine. And she pulled it out and she had to be careful because it had like a syringe in it or something. You have to be careful. Damn.
That's it, yeah. Are we father and son? No. He's actually my son's best friend. My son used to come out with us as well, but now he's got a girlfriend, he chooses not to. But so that's how I know Dan, that he was coming out with us and my lad stopped coming, but unfortunately Dan didn't. I mean, fortunately Dan didn't.
I've been here for a year. That's more than a year now.
It is, yeah. It does seem a long time. It does seem much longer than a year. It's hard to think that I mean, I've been fishing now, Iceland, about 17 months, but YouTube we've literally only been doing for a year, and in all fairness, it was only started, really, like I said before, it was only started to prove a point. I didn't expect anyone to actually watch it, but it's yeah, it took off, and we just go out and have fun. To be honest with you, if we don't find nothing, we don't find nothing. As long as we have a laugh, I mean, that's the main thing.
I think that's all we go out for, isn't it? We don't go out just to like upset anyone at all. We just go out. It's just like normal, like what you and your group, your mates would go out and for like a day out. But for us, at the side of the water, taking the mick out of each other.
Yeah.
You
know, I mean, some people are very serious about it. It's all like, oh, I've got to do this, got to do that, and they're so serious. But we've been out to places, and we went out, and it was the hottest day last year, and we spent 10 hours, and we hadn't got enough stuff to fill a bucket. It was that bad, we couldn't even fill a bucket. And it was such a lovely place, and we thought, yeah, it's going to be good, but it really wasn't, was it, Dan? It was. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was nice. We got 2 punches on the trolley, and we had to drag it for about a mile with 2 flat tyres. I fell down a hole, but we had fun. That was the main thing.
Some things don't get shown on YouTube. I think we should do a blooper video.
Yeah, there'll only be you in it though, because I'm the editor.
Yeah, of course, you would show all the stuff that happens to you.
Somebody wants to know if your facial hair is growing. It's actually growing more.
Actually, I shaved it. I shaved it off, to be honest, because it started to get annoying. Plus, all this COVID-19 about, I've heard that, you know, it attracts a lot of bacteria. So, even though I wash my face every single day, when I get up at night and all that, it's, yeah.
He grooms his beard. You can probably get some beard oil.
I trim it, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so.
I do, actually.
Scotty B, how's the Canal and River Trust been with you? Nothing but praise. Often took the scrap away. Not really had a run-in with them. We was asked in one place to move on. They weren't happy. They're saying people like you leave your rubbish all over the floor. And I think they was actually dragging all rubbish out the canal themselves at the time, and they literally just dumped it on the floor and left it, didn't they? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They pulled the
good
stuff.
stuff.
They was pulling rubbish out and just literally throwing it on the bank and leaving it there. So weren't going to get into an argument with it, confrontation. We just left them to it, and we moved on again. And we had another guy that was at a place, and he was fascinated by it. He thought it was absolutely brilliant. Kept pestering us until we actually signed up for the Canal and River Trust to donate to them. I mean, but we'll do it in a minute, and he just kept on. Yeah, he ended up getting us to sign up in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. So we do donate. Yeah.
Yeah, so we actually do donate into that. But overall, yeah, we've had quite a few, like a lot of boaters. They come by and actually thank us. So it's not been too bad. Not really any grief off anybody. The whole time we've been doing. We had one bloke. He was sort of moaning a little bit, but we didn't actually realise that, you know, he owned the land that we was on with. Thought it was just public. He just said he weren't happy. He didn't mind people doing it, but everyone leaves the rubbish there. So we just said fine. And you didn't get into an argument of it. We just left and went across the road. So don't really have any problems with anybody.
It's the people out there.
The only problem we have is him. He don't stop talking to everybody.
Me, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
if anyone comes along outside the canal that's watching this video, you know, you're probably going to be talking to me quite a bit.
right, let's try and get down a few of these comments then. We have such a good bond. Yeah, I just love to wind him up. I really do. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I love to wind them up.
Yeah, that's it. So,
yeah.
Did Dan get a girl as mummy's still single? Dan? Are you man enough for a mummy?
No, I haven't got a girl.
No? Okay then. Are you getting nervous about your pink hair yet?
I think I'm going to probably... If I go pink, I go pink. If I go grey, I go grey. I'm thinking currently at the minute, recent, I am going to be going blue for a bit, down to, you know, to thank the NHS and all the key workers that are doing their bit, you know. I'm clapping on Thursday, so yeah, I might go blue, you know, soon for the NHS.
You might see a multicoloured Dan this year at this rate.
Yeah.
Let's have a look, what else we got then? My mummy said you should do Mansfield.
Mansfield?
Yeah. Maybe the council
We're
should
going up and
employ
down the
people
country,
to do
don't
it.
we?
Give them a van, sort them the magnets and grapple up. They could clear the rivers. Yeah, but we all know what's going to come out of it. It's going to be no, we don't have the budget for it. And if you can't see it, unfortunately, a lot of people think if you can't be seen, it doesn't matter. It only becomes a problem when people pull it out and just leave it everywhere. That's where it becomes a problem for all of us. Nobody really had a problem with magnet fishing before until the rubbish started getting left everywhere, and that's when magnet fishing started to attract attention, I think the polite way of putting it. But just, if you go in, clear your mess up, it's simple. You know, there's always ways to get rid of it. People say, oh, I couldn't get rid of it. Yeah, there's always ways to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Always ways. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, head over to Facebook, put in Northlands Magnet Fishing. Look out for the logo, which is the blue shield. Click like. You'll see me and Nigel on there. Always on there, aren't we, Nigel?
Unfortunately, yes. Even
Somewhere.
more now. Being about, have we
Yeah,
tried it?
moderate.
Basingstoke. We
What?
ain't done nothing in Basingstoke, no. No, I think at this rate that we're going to have to go fishing for about 3 weeks solid and just keep moving. But no, I haven't even looked at Basingstoke, to be honest with you. There's 50 kilometres of water there. So, Shirley, if you're watching,
I still
Basingstoke,
think
start
the
looking.
car ride.
Frankie, he's mine.
Yeah.
Okay. What have we got then? Is Shirley still going
Who is?
pink?
Nigel or
Shirley
me?
said if Dan goes pink, Shirley said he will do his beard pink. So,
Thing is, though, if I go grey,
Keith,
Shirley's already grey. Oh,
now go on, carry on, mate.
Want me to play? Fine.
I'm being quiet now.
You're being quite, that makes a change. Yeah, Keith, you should join
Shirley's
in.
probably watching this though.
Keith says he's grey and he's too long in the tooth. Well, maybe you should go pink or blue. What do you reckon? Bit of colour.
As I said, I'm going blue. I'm going blue. I may go grey, or might go grey, blue, and pink. I'm not sure yet. I may go pink here, grey here on the eyebrows, and blue on top. No, I'm not. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I just imagined what it'd look like, and that would be bad.
Hi Terry,
Oh.
have we picked our spot for when the quarantine is over? Yes. Our spot is the pond where the gun came from, plus the motorbike, plus the safes, plus the cash boxes, plus loads of other stuff. But yeah, we've got 2 ponds roughly in the same area. I've done them twice. Dan's not been there yet. I mean, I went one with Brett, one with Shirley. Shirley's done it a few times, and every single time more and more's found. And really, I mean, we've got to get back there soon because it's a pond, and once the weed starts getting heavy in the summer, you'll never fish it. I mean, that's why we did it in the winter. But in the winter. But yeah, that's definitely the first spot, and I know Shirley's got a list that's really long, so we're definitely not short of places to go. We just can't go out at the moment. So what else have we got then? Hi Nigel, sorry, my little girl loves your channel. You should come to Mansfield, you'll find a lot. And I think Brett said, yeah, proper dodgy area, Mansfield. So,
I've
yeah.
never been Mansfield.
Yeah, so
I've heard of it. I've never been.
No, I remember Brett saying like that he said it was a bit dodgy there, but I think, yeah, Mansfield, we'll have a look. You never know. I'm sure Brett would love to go back to Mansfield because he had to work up there for a while. I know he really enjoyed going there, didn't he? Do you remember that?
Oh no, he kept telling us about that.
Yeah,
Is that when he had to go on the
kept
train or
moaning
not?
about it, but yeah, we could give it a go.
Yeah.
Dan Gray is an old man's colour, Janine says. Yeah, I know the feeling.
I know Grade's no man's colour, but it looks good on a spring chicken like me.
Spring chicken. Don't forget, you've slowed the messages down, love.
What message?
Any idea how much longer you'll be locked down? Purple's a really cool colour. Dan, purple, that's another one. Lockdown, don't know. They're going to let us know what's happening on Monday. Personally, I think we're going to go all the way through April. I don't think we'll be seeing the outside until at least May. But there probably will be new stuff in there. Yeah, apparently fly tipping is absolutely massive at the moment because all the tips are closed. So a lot of people, they are going out chucking rubbish everywhere, which is disgraceful, really. But I'm sure that lots of bridges are going to have lots of stuff in there. I reckon dragging a grappling hook through, there'll be bags of rubbish coming out there, to be honest with you, because all the tips are closed. People are just getting excess things. They're at home, they're clearing up, they're doing the things they don't normally do, and it generates rubbish. And I'm pretty sure that we will be seeing a lot more stuff in the water when we go back. You guys get the link to it now by the old BSA motorcycle. Yes, I think we did. Like I say, I haven't looked properly, but I've got quite a few links that people have sent me that I haven't actually looked at yet because I've been busy decorating rather than out working. But there's lots of places to look. We've got loads of different places to go to, but it's just obviously having the time to do it. And the longer we're locked down, the less time we'll have. I mean, we're not like most magnet fishers. I mean, we will go out in the winter, whether it's raining, snowing. We've not been fortunate to do snow, but I would still go out. You know, we don't worry about the weather. Yeah, wind, we're okay now. I've got the wireless microphone, which with the wind protector on. I've also got a microphone now with the wind protector on for the GoPro, so hopefully that'll improve. There'll be a lot less wind noise on videos, but sometimes you just can't help it. I mean, you think you're in a perfect spot, you think, it's not very windy, and you won't know until you come back to edit it. I mean, I've had a couple of people comment on it, but all I do is apologise. But obviously we want to make the best videos we can for you, but we just don't know. It's only, I've thought one day it seemed still as anything, and then come to editing it, I was like, really? And that's just the way it is. But you know, we'll see. We'll get out there more. We've got a lot more places to get. What else we got then?
Yeah. Can't wait to go out, to be honest. It'll be good.
Should have a mask on the mannequin head. Yeah, it's alright. We super glued her lips together. She can't cough or breathe on me. And Dan, she does want her body back sometime.
I mean,
but because of the lockdown,
really?
you're just going to have to
Seriously?
look after the body.
Oh, God.
I'm that bored. I polished me magnets.
Yeah, after the
I
lockdown
did
as
think
well,
of cleaning it. I
wear
did
a
actually.
mask for like at least
Yeah. I think that when I actually get back out there, my rope might actually be dry. It hasn't been dry. Well, I've had the same rope now for over a year, and every week I go, a week later it's still soaking wet. Even 2 weeks later it's always soaking wet. But I need to change it. I need to change the rope because it is getting old now. And I think 15 months. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been good, but I don't want to risk throwing it and not getting it back.
No, I'm not looking forward to that. Real panic with these now. Real panic.
Runs past Farnborough, working adventure, joins up with the Thames, some lovely stretches. Yeah, we'll look into that, Big Mark. We'll have a look and see what there is. And obviously, only so many hours, but with the lighter nights, we can probably stretch a couple more hours in. Oh, mate. Brett, I hate the place, but I will fish there. Green. No, I can't do green. Green, there's only one person going green, and that's when he gets to 1,000 subscribers. Purple suggests royalty. You, royalty.
Oh yeah, like, definitely. I'll go purple then.
You probably chat up the Queen, but I think that's about as royal as you're going to get.
Walking a thin, wet line now. Seriously.
Yeah, goodbye. Just quit it. Thank you for joining us. Have you tried the River 7? Nope, haven't, Keith. Bye. Being safe, guys. Love your vids. Thank you for that. Glad you enjoy them. We enjoy making them. I hate editing them, but we do enjoy. We just, like I say, we just go out and have fun.
Yeah. No, I'm that bored. I may actually change my rope, but don't know.
What else have we got below to Manchester, yes, definitely heading back there. Manchester's been good to us. We've done it twice now, and both times, yeah, it's done well. I think the back still remembers that safe, Scott. It amazing day. I mean, at the end of, we didn't think we were going to get it out, but we persevered, and yeah, brilliant day that was. Scunthorpe. Sarah says go to Scunthorpe. I haven't looked that far yet, but we're just running out of days for this lockdown, but it's got to be done. Unfortunately, you know, there's plenty of time. I'll be
People want to go
far
up
happier
and
to
down
go
the
out
up
well.
and down the country, don't they?
Hey, we're going to have to get the
People want us to go
Northampton
up
tour
and down
bus.
the country all the time.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a tour bus.
I still think go for it. I still think, even if it's magnetic sides, you see us get a free magnet. No.
Yeah, it's true. At least the bin men are still coming. A friend of mine, he works for them, and he says that they're pulling tons out at the moment. He said they're taking away twice as much rubbish as normal because, like I say, people are at home. People are doing things they wouldn't normally do. But yeah, fair play to them. The bin men, you know, they're out there. They're doing it. There's so many people out there. You know, I've got a lot of respect for now. I think this opens your eyes to see what things are important, what people do in important jobs. And I think a lot of us took it for granted in the past, and I think now people will look at a lot of people in different ways. I mean, some of the comments I've seen on Facebook, I'm looking at people in different ways, but for the wrong way, because, you know, I think things like this shows people's true colours and people that I've associated with before, and that I think a lot of that will change now. There's quite a few people that I do work for, the way they treat you, I think things are going to change. I think for a lot of people, I don't think it'll ever be the same again because of this, and I think, you know, we're all going to stand back now and look at things in a totally different perspective.
Definitely. I'm ruining actually my sleeping pattern. I've noticed since this, my sleeping pattern is completely ruined.
Go on, Dan, talk. I'm reading.
Right, you're reading?
I'm reading, yeah. I'm way behind.
So I've got to read. Hang on. How am I meant to talk?
Well, you open your mouth, you exercise your throat muscles, and this noise comes out.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
Can't wait for Sunday to get back in going. Yeah. Hannah's looking forward to terrorising you again. That safe was a beast, mate.
Trust me,
We're going to have to find a bigger one. We need a bigger challenge.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone wants to go fishing with us. Just let us know. We'll come over there. Or if you want to try magnet fishing, not like normal YouTubers. We'll come out and fish wherever.
We're not better than anyone else. We will meet up with anyone. You know, there is some people out there that think, you know, oh, I'm on YouTube. I've got loads of subscribers. I'm not going to associate. I don't care. We're all doing the same job. And it's all about having fun. It makes no difference to me. You know, someone says to me, "Oh, you meet up with such and such and that." I don't go out my way to try and find someone to fish with. I mean, I've never done that. I've never actually gone to anyone thinking, "Oh, they'll further our channel." That's not how it works. Just be yourself. Do your own thing. You know, if somebody wants to meet up with us, then fine. Drop us a message.
Yeah,
Hi, Steve.
please.
Rusty Nuts is back. Or here, I should say.
Yeah, here we are. I saw a comment saying that someone was from Hyam Ferris. That's just down the road from us, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got so many here I'm trying to look at.
I know. I'm looking. I just saw that come up with the Hyam Ferris thing. So, hi from Hyam Ferris. Literally, how far away is that? Not literally just down the road, isn't it?
If you used to come from Canada, yes, we would take you magnet fishing. Someone was asked if the Canadians would come across the pond, would we take a magnet fishing? Yes. There's somebody else that we spoke to, and we also said that if they come to Britain, then yes, we would meet up with them. We'd probably do a bit of metal detecting with them, and then they would come magnet fishing with us. They're from New Zealand. But we said, you know, quite happy. If you come back over to the UK, we'll meet up. Be something different.
Yeah, definitely.
Most bizarre
Definitely
object you found magnet fishing: adult toys and adult magazines are probably the most bizarre ones I've found.
I haven't actually found
any
of them.
Have you ever fished the Nen?
Oh yeah.
We fished the Nen. We absolutely, that's where we started really. I mean, we spent months going up and down the Nen, or the Neen, depends on where you're from, because everybody seems to talk about it slightly different. But yeah, we've done the Nen. We've literally done from Peterborough right through to Northampton. We spent a lot of time. We had some amazing finds. I mean, that's before we even did YouTube, and since YouTube we haven't really done the NEN, and we've pulled out so much stuff from there. I mean, so many guns, grenades. We've had a lot of problems with the grenades in the NEN around Earthinborough and Ditchford. We've had them closed a few times, but no, the NEN was good for us. I think that's what gave us the bug. You know, because of that, then we just kept going on it, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm from Stanwick, I literally just walked down A6 bridge. There you go, easy fish. Walk through Stanwick Lakes, A6 bridge. That bridge has absolutely been paying off for quite a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the grenades, the hand from ITV News. I still go to that bridge quite a bit, so it's just mental.
It is, yeah, it's crazy. What actually started you fishing, got your interest? A friend of mine, he literally bought a magnet about 3 years ago. He'd seen it on YouTube, somebody abroad that was doing it. And he's a bit like that, he sees something new, he wants to try it. So he actually bought a magnet and he kept saying to me, you should come. And I was like, nah, you should come. And I never did, to be honest with you, but I was on the way to the pub one day and there were some people near me having a go. And I got talking to them and I had a quick go at it, and I only pulled out a couple of bits of rubbish, and I think we got a bit of a lawnmower up. And that's it, I just went home and ordered magnets, Amazon Prime. I was there the next day, went straight out, and so we pulled out BMX, half a motorbike and a sawn off shotgun. So that was it, that was what got my interest in it, you know. And never thought about doing it before. My friend, he kept saying you should come, and I never did, but I wish I'd have done now, because I would have had like a 12-month head start on most people then, so I probably would have found a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, what got me into magnet fishing? Watching other YouTubers online that actually are my friends now, which is weird. and you actually, well, mate.
What's that?
Got me started magnet fishing.
Yeah, my lad asked you to come along, didn't he? Just give it a try, because your brother came first, and then you came the next time, didn't you?
Yeah, I was watching a lot of YouTubers, so
yeah,
I enjoy it. Still staying around. I'm staying here to the very end.
That's it. Yeah. So I think, hang on, just wanted to say a lot. I think a lot of people's habits will change. To be honest with you, I think everything will change, because we've all been stuck in here so long. I think we realise that probably spending time at home with the family a bit more rather than being out all the time. And I think that we'll appreciate it more when we go out. We won't take it for granted. And I think, and a lot of people are walking around now where most people would have before just got in the car and drove to the shop. And I think people are using it as exercise to walk to the shop. So I think the whole thing is going to have a massive impact on everybody, the way things are.
Yeah, I'm finding it pretty weird though at the minute, down to the fact I'm seeing like elderly people and people like with bags of shopping coming out of shops, like struggling and all that. And because I'm a kind person, I can't exactly go over and help them up or help them to the car with their shopping like what I used to do. It's not in my kind nature, because I can't help anyone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and that is the problem. And you feel yourself, you're walking down the road and you see somebody, you just feel yourself like repelling. It's like two magnets going near each other and just pushing you apart. And it is strange, and like queuing up to get into a shop, you can stand for an hour now to get in there. I understand why they're doing it. I mean, a lot of people are moaning, but in my opinion, just get on with it. You know, I'd rather go in there, you know, be safe, come out, go home safe. You know, I don't want to be standing like shoulder to shoulder with somebody at the moment, because, you know, we've all got to keep this distance. If we want to stop this spreading, we've got to do it. And I mean, I just wish people would understand that. I mean, probably 70% of the people in the country are doing exactly what they should do, but I mean, I've seen a few videos and the way people are acting, I mean, it's not a joke. It really isn't a joke. I mean, this is like gone worldwide in a couple of months. It's shocking to think that something can spread that fast. Absolutely shocking.
Some people were saying they had this in November, January time, or November, December, January time, because there was something going around then, to be honest.
Well, this is it, you see. Nobody's admitting exactly when it was. I mean, a lot of people were saying that they feel like they had this in December, but you're never going to know. That's the thing. no one's ever going to know whether they did. Maybe that was a mild form of it. I mean, it's not like this is a new virus. This has been around for years, the actual bacteria, the COVID one, because look on any Dettol bottle, it says on that it kills coronavirus. I mean, so they've known
I've
about
just
it.
seen.
But
I've just seen some at Nigel.
have you?
Yep. Look in the comments. Music break. My actual thing I do alongside magnet fishing as well with my group of talented people, my editor Neil, and my mum. So if you want to see what I do besides doing magnet fishing, check out my channel, which has been comments saying hi guys, music break, and you'll see what I do. There you go.
What's that? Free shout out?
Yep, shout out to my channel. Yeah, that is my channel. What I do.
Dan shouted out to himself.
Yep, music break.
What's going to happen to Tallulah when all this is over? Will she go back to Dan's? I think she's going to come fishing with us.
Actually, yeah, it's going to have to be a mascot from now on, don't it?
I think she needs a day trip out, Steve. I think Tallulah's going to have to come fishing with us. That'll scare the hell out of people, that will. Especially if we put her in a bin bag and just leave the head poking out.
Yeah.
So what else we got then?
But the thing is, something may. I'm just concerned something may happen to Tallulah. You know what I mean? If you accidentally throw a rope like you've done to me in the time, nearly fell over it. I can imagine the head just going flying into water. Like a scene out of Titanic, that would be. I wouldn't be going out in the boat, don't worry. I saw that Flaming Zard turn and said that he got shouted at for letting an elderly lady in front of a comment, in front of the queue.
Let an old lady in front of me went to Tesco's and I've been having a stand at the back of the queue. Yeah. No, I think that's a very nice thing to do, to be honest with you. And for people,
I mean, I do that all the
comment like that. That's just rude.
Let them go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like we're in a big rush to get anywhere, is it, at the moment? So, I mean, and in all fairness, no, I would. We've been shopping for my in-laws because they're in a high-risk category. Because it's what you do, isn't it? You know, people need to be nice. It's not about don't let them through. I mean, it's like that one where that nurse had got shouted at an Audi store because she went in front of her, and I think it's disgusting the way people treated her. Absolutely disgusting. Hi, Scott.
Yeah, I just.
I'm a scrap god.
Well, no, Torquay. Yeah, it's been pretty sunny here as well. I've been to Torquay many a times. Devon, actually stayed in places around there. That's one place near fish, mate. Near to the coast. Good ice cream.
Near to good ice cream, good fish and chips, and a nice pint, yeah?
Yep. Oh, you can't beat Devon fudge. You cannot beat that.
Thanks, Rita. Yeah, we're just being ourselves, having a bit of fun. Team building with Dan, as usual.
Hope that cough would go soon. I hope it would. Hope it's just a cough.
Yeah, my son, he had one for about 3 weeks, a little while ago. He had a cold and he just could not shift the cough. And he did go to doctors about it before all this started, and they said it's just a after virus from his cold, and miraculously it just stopped. But I mean, he had that for at least 3 weeks, you know. So yeah, you just don't know. But now anybody gets a cough, you just think you worry about it. But you know, you've just got to get on, be careful, and stay safe.
Yeah. So it's completely out of nature now. I'm doing shopping for all my grandparents at the minute. For a load of people around the area I'm doing shopping for as well. For my brother. And everyone's saying to us, you know, just be careful. And we're taking every single precaution we can possible, me and my brother. Of course, my brother should really be staying in because of his weak lung and all that he has. But, you know, he wants to help out basically. Yeah.
It's awkward. I think, you know, if everybody keeps a distance, everybody plays by the rules, I think it'll be safe. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't. I've seen quite a few videos as well of things that people do, like licking their fingers and touching food in the shop. I mean, what is wrong with people. It's just, it's amazing what people actually do.
Right.
Who's been using their exercise to scope out new spots? No, I couldn't walk that far. Well, I mean, literally, I have a river. I would say 6 minutes from my front door, I can be standing by the river. There is a bridge there, but I'm not going to do it. But yeah, I saw your video, Steve, when you was out having your walk. Yeah, and I think a lot of people have probably been going out. I think a lot of people are spending their time on Google Maps actually searching out new spots. We're all right, 'cause we've got our searcher, haven't we?
Yeah,
We
good
don't
old
need to
Shirley.
find spots.
Never lets us down.
No, that's it.
Like my granddad was telling me about a spot where they used to stash all like guns, you know, or like the same gun that you had was where they used to unload them off and they used to keep them somewhere, but
Yeah.
no clue where he'd done that.
No.
Listen to my granddad. That
Guns
was
are a
everywhere.
pain. Guns are explosives are a pain. Give me history. Give me something I can take home and keep, clean up and not have trouble with. Something that doesn't involve calling the police all the time, because they got enough to do. I mean, imagine now if one of us went out and found a grenade, the trouble we'd cause. Yeah.
I'm always scared of finding grenades, down to the fact you never know how the police are going to act.
Well, that's it. I mean, when we find stuff, we don't do it on purpose. I mean, it's just the luck of the draw. It's just unfortunate that we have a bit of a knack for finding the bad stuff. And that's why they called it the Northants curse. And then people started coming out fishing with us, and then they got the curse, didn't they? You know.
Yeah, Lewis, I know the feeling about losing a magnet. I've lost two magnets at the same bridge. But the thing is, when it gets to a cast iron bridge, the best thing to do is, you know, what would you say? Try and pull down from the bottom or up from the top, or use something non-magnetic to try and prise it away from it, and at the same time pull. How many times we've been stuck to a side?
Metal sides are a killer, especially with the beast.
And
That you do have to work then. I'm going to buy a magnet this summer and see how much we get out of the waters. Well, if you've got an area where no one's magnet fishing, get down there quick, because it's very hard to find a spot that hasn't been done. Around us, definitely, everywhere we go, we usually find some sort of evidence of being there, but then that's where the bigger magnets come into it, because the little ones they'll sort of slide along the bottom, but they won't dig in. You get the heavy magnets, they actually start cutting into it, and because they do, it starts stirring the bottom up a bit. And same again, I would say to anyone, you know, if you're not finding a lot, if you've got a grappling hook, just throw that in, run it through the water 2 or 3 times. You'll be amazed on how much stuff is in the sill.
yeah, that's what you did, and you weren't happy because then I found that gun.
Luck of the draw, isn't it, mate? Doesn't matter.
Yep, really good.
Love watching videos. I've never seen this active. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's it. Well, no, we just share it. We just share, you know, to show that we can have a laugh. I don't think we're not very serious when we find things like guns and that. We are serious about them. A lot of people commented saying we shouldn't point them at each other. Well, I think you'll find that a lot of it is to do with camera angles. I don't think there's one where I can say where I've actually looked down the barrel of a gun. I'm not stupid. Yes, we don't know how to handle guns. We don't, but we're learning. But we don't go around pointing at people. Camera angles can be a little bit bad, but you know, we're going to learn by it, and each time we get more and more savvy to it. But you know, we'll get there. So I'm sure that we're still going to find more.
I mean, straight away, as soon as a gun comes out, instantly put it on the floor, never point it at anyone. As you said, camera angles change everything, because the GoPro on your head makes it look like you're pointing at someone off camera, but you're not. Everyone's always out the way when you find that, because you never know if it's cocked or loaded. I've also seen videos where some people have been finding cocked guns. I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
Well, that's it. You have to learn. You know, we've found a lot. I mean, most of the ones we find, they're so old and rusty, parts missing. They're not going to fire. You can clearly see they're not going to fire. But, you know, it's new to
A
us.
gun's a gun, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and that's why you do treat them differently. You know, it's not like a knife. I mean, we've found plenty of knives, and we've had some massive ones.
No matter where with things like
But
that, they don't care.
no, that's it. But with guns, you know, we're learning. You would have thought the amount that's been pulled up by magnet fishermen that there just wouldn't be any left there now, but they just keep coming. You know, but oh, we've got that. Hello in the Netherlands.
Yep, hello, Netherlands.
So,
Nigel wants to go fishing.
me, I really want to go fishing.
Yeah, you're going to fish in the Netherlands, don't you?
Yeah, guns are an instant rush, but a massive worry. They are a rush. Yeah, you do get adrenaline rush. I don't so much now, to be honest with you. At first, yeah, when I found out it was an old sawn-off shotgun, and it was like, well, what do you do? Because you just don't know. What have we got
Is
there?
a grappling hook worth getting, Nigel?
Definitely. See you later, Scotty B.
So let's go.
You'll get some treats soon,
Definitely
mate.
invest in the grappling hook, but not a really thin grappling hook because we've realised it bends like, yeah, no one's.
Yeah, I know you got a Bren gun, Keith, but you didn't find it in the canal.
No, bought it. There's
Florida.
a moth in my room.
Yeah, there we go, Linda. Yeah, been to Florida. Been there about 4 times. Love Florida, and I always
Never
said
been.
that, you know. And I was planning of actually probably trying to go back to Florida this year, but that's not going to happen now. But I don't think the wife would be happy when I put a magnet in the suitcase. But I'd love to give it a try.
What am I going to do without you? What am I going to do without you? It'll just be me and Shirley.
You'll have to go on holiday then, wouldn't you?
What would be your dream find, Nigel?
Dream find.
Yeah.
That's safe with £2 million in it that I'd never tell anyone about. No, I'm only joking. What would be my?
Mine would have to be a cannonball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've had the cannonball. What's next? What else could you put on a dream find? A sword. I want a sword.
Oh,
I've had
definitely a
like the
sword.
half samurai. There is a proper name for it, but a sword. I'd
I
love
found
a
a
sword.
sword hilt.
Sorry.
I found a sword hilt.
Yeah, but no. It would be nice. Oh, baby,
Where's the best
the
place
beasts
to
you
get
go
grappling?
abroad. Steve, the beasts are on the boat, mate. They're on the way. They've got loads of them coming. I spoke to them today and yesterday, and the beasts are actually on the boat on the way, so they will be in stock soon.
Definitely.
So you're going to have to get your pennies out, mate.
And I'm actually getting one. Yes.
Dream find.
Where would be the best place to get a grappling hook from?
Depends how silly you want to get, really. Now, if you only want it for yourself and you don't want to go extreme like we do, then a company called Boat World, they do a 3-prong one, and it's about a tenner. And we had one, but then we found something really big where we should have just let it go and ignore it, but we didn't. And we did bend it, but I mean, a lot of people use them ones. In all fairness, for a tenner, they are really good. I mean, watch some ones on Amazon, they're a bit small, but if you go onto the Boat World website, they do one, 10 quid, and in all fairness, it's a good one. I've still got it, we sort of curled the hooks again, but yeah, definitely. I would say go for one of them. Don't buy one off eBay, because you'll have this thing turn up and it's going to be about this big, you know, it's going to be this tiny little grappling hook. I've seen some of the pictures what people have got and they're absolutely tiny. But, you know.
Yeah, Lewis just turned around and said, would we fish with him? We literally fish with anyone, to be honest, don't we? Anyone at all.
Where are you from? That'll be Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, that's Lewis. The only thing he's found is a butter knife so far, so he may need the Northampton curse.
Hi, Paul. Got them £17 at Boat World, blimey. They were, I mean, originally they was on Amazon for 8 quid, and now they've gone up to 17 quid.
Hey, I do have muscles. I just, you know, make out for the camera. Have you ever noticed that when Nigel and Shirley are struggling, I come along and it suddenly comes off? Muscles, that's what it is. I'm too strong for the rope.
Yeah, okay.
I'll challenge you, should I? I'm more stronger than you. Just do an arm wrestle, mate. Beat you.
Hey man, how's it going? Big boy, hello.
Lewis is from
Paul.
Berkshire.
Berkshire. Right, okay, well, we'll have to have a look. I mean, write that one down. Remember that. Tell Shirley, start searching Berkshire. Or Berkshire.
Yeah.
But,
I know I'm all talk, don't worry. It's me, it's my nature. If you see the interviews, I'm all talk, don't worry.
Busy working in the garage. Yeah. Tanner's bitch is the last resort. Oh, even Keith's abusing you now.
Trust me, I get used to it, mate.
You get
Dan's
used to
time coming. I'm coming back, don't mate. I'm gonna come out this lockdown like Popeye, mate. Something bad, actually. Even my best mates in the comment now.
What, you reckon you're stronger than me then, do you?
Yeah, I'm stronger than you.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
It's on. Who wants a like if you want to see that? Frying pan. Oh, he definitely needs a Northants curse.
What's that? To get a wok?
A wok? You found one time, didn't you?
I did find a wok, yeah. Oh dear. Oh, okay, blimey, we've been on here an hour and 18 now.
Oh my god.
So, anyway, let's talk about next
Have
week.
we?
Let's talk, yeah. These lot here.
Yeah, let's do it.
By Dan. As you can see, we've got some magnets here from Wukong. There's more beyond there. I think there's about 14 of them there. We've also got a load of more coming on Monday. And what we're going to be doing is giving away the lot of them. It's our 1 year anniversary for YouTube next week. So next Friday we're going to do a live, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it as a little game rip rather than just saying, you know, find them. We're going to do little competition, little snippets. We're going to do it where we're going to ask you some bits from a video, and you've got to tell us from which video did that come from. So yeah, we're going to give them away, but we're going to make it work a little bit for it. So what do you reckon, Dan?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
But there's going to be plenty.
Yeah.
We're probably going to have about 20 magnets to give away in the end. So, but we're going to do that.
You could,
And
you could always put snippets on the page as well.
Well, that's it. Well, I'll let Dan decide what we're going to do with some of them as well. I've got a few other ideas, but we are going to have to do a few of them where we're going to ask you a question, say from which videos that's from, and then obviously you can message us, and that's another way of winning magnets. But we're not going to do it just straight away the first person messages, because some people will, you know, they'll go out. What we'll do is when we get about, I don't know, the end of the day, we'll do it, run it for 24 hours, and then we'll pick one at random. But there's, like I say, there's plenty of kits. There's complete kits with gloves, magnets. They come with Loctite. They come with rope. We've got them for children, right through to adults with the big magnets. So.
Yeah, I mean, you could always. I'll leave it up to you then, because they could always like the comment if they've entered, and we'll figure it out.
No, I'm going to let you do some of it, Dan. Don't leave it to me all the time. You sit there thinking all the time. You've got plenty of time to think.
I've got plenty of ideas. I've designed the new gear as well, so. I know.
I'm watching all your videos starting today.
Yeah. So I'll start from the very bottom. It'll be the ITV News one. And just watch it all the way through. Make sure you just revise everything. But it's not going to be an easy one, which says which one did we find the hand in.
That's it, yeah. And your famous saying.
Oh yeah. I wish someone could make a GIF about that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would, yeah. But like I say, we probably will just give some away. We'll probably just do a giveaway on some of them. But I just thought with some of them, let's just have a bit of fun. You know, just do it. Say, where did this get found, or where did Dan say this? Just to make it complicated, and then we can see who the avid fans are. Then, can't we?
Yeah, Yeah. Hashtag number one fans. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But like I say, we've got all sizes ranging from 80 kilos. These ones here. I mean,
Are you going to show him it's in the box?
yeah, this is a quite small one. This is more of a kid's magnet. I mean, it's pretty small to be honest with you. But in all fact, they are actually quite powerful for what they are. But for a child, absolutely brilliant. So that's that one. Got that. I can't move too many because you're propped up by them.
No, I think I'll say put some pictures on the Facebook page.
Yeah, I've got that one there. So this one comes as a kit. As you see, that comes with, you've got gloves in there, it comes with rope. And that's that one, so that's a dual one, either single-sided or double-sided. But that one is, to say, that is a complete kit. It comes with the rope, comes with gloves, little scraper. I'll put that away in a minute. Got another one there. Got the 520 single-sided ones. You know, there's quite a lot to choose. Well, not to choose from. What we'll be giving away, but yeah, we'll start that. We'll announce that next Friday. Everything on there. Just catch up with the comments. Yeah, raffle. I'll bear that one in mind as well, Steve.
Yeah, Matt says he needs to hand it to you, Nigel, and asked if we need a hand.
No, didn't that day. We had a spare one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not looked at the cone ones, you know.
They don't have them around here, do they?
No, it's not a common one, no, I must admit. Favourite video when you had the police magnet fishing with you. That was good. Yeah, you talked him into that, didn't you, Dan?
I did, yeah. I could literally talk anyone into magnet fishing. It's the only thing I can do.
You can literally talk people out of lots of things as well, but no, you did, yeah. I looked round and there's Dan. Say, go on, have a go. With my magnet, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that as well, that there is more canals in Birmingham than there is in Venice.
I think we should. You ever thought about doing a raffle?
Could do, couldn't we? We could do it with 2 magnets.
Because I'm going to be going blue. If we do a raffle, I would go blue. Blue hair for the NHS. They're doing a fantastic job, risking their lives on the line, and they're doing an amazing job.
Yeah. That would be nice, actually. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah. Well, thanks for that. I'll bear that in mind. I'm gonna see what other magnets arrive. Like I say, there's more coming next week. We've been donated by another company. We'll have a look and we'll pick a couple out, and we will. Yeah. We'll do that.
That was from that comment was from Anna, who came up with the idea for that. So thank you, Anna, for that. Alan, yeah.
We're going to get Dan another colour when we hit 20,000, but he's doing the blue just for the NHS.
Yeah. I have so many friends. I've got some of my family friends as well that are all in the NHS. And, yeah, some of the stuff, it's a scary world out there. Just stay safe, everyone, you know what I mean? Just stay safe. You know, well, that's all I can say.
That's it. Lewis has also put, what about a raffle for people who have to work and not appreciated? You're right, there is a lot of people out there that's not appreciated, to be honest with you. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go onto the Facebook page, so obviously, and I'm going to put something on there, and I'm going to ask the question of who you would like us to do raffles for. And what we'll do, we'll get people to comment on it, we'll put it all on there, and we'll pick the ones that we want, and we'll do that. So if you're not already joined to our Facebook group, join our Facebook page. We do have a page, and we do also have a group. You'll know the group because there's the 3 amigos standing there with parking meters, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know,
and the shield.
And the shield, yeah. So if you head over to that, join the page. We'll start a post saying ideas for the giveaway and ideas for raffle. Just comment in there, and we'll work through them all, and we'll have a look, and we'll do that. And yeah, let's give some recognition to the unsung heroes, as they call them, aren't they? Because there's so many people out there that are doing a fantastic job.
Put posts out after live. Yeah.
They are, yeah. Grocery workers, things like that. They stand there every day, you know, and at the end of the day, they are putting their lives at risk. But, you know, we need people like that. Unfortunately, You know,
Yeah.
it's something that it's got to be done for someone, otherwise we're all starved. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll put something on there on the page, comment on there. We'll work something out, and then we'll try and do a raffle. I mean, even if we just donate it to say a local old folks home, or you know, even a homeless kitchen. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know, food parcels for the homeless, anything really. But yeah, we'll welcome all your ideas. That'd be really good. But
Yeah.
right, okay, background guys.
Yeah.
Rusting up, NHS are the real hero. They are, yes, I agree. The NHS are the heroes, but there's many other people doing things out there for all of us, and I think, you know, you've got people. I'm in the motor trade now. I'm not actually working because what I do is quite specialised. There's not a call for it at the moment, and obviously with the lockdown, I can still continue to work, but I'm choosing not to because the specialised work I do, there's not enough of it. But the garages, they're all staying open, keeping people on the roads. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many different people that you don't really hear about, but you know, it's one of them things. But I think you've listened to us waffle for long enough now, so I'll put something on the Facebook group later on. Go over there, give us your ideas, tell us who you want, you know, who we should be thanking and that. Say these are the giveaway, this is the magnets. I've got more coming from another company. I've also got more coming from Wukong. But we're going to just give the lot away, and you know, with your ideas, we will raffle them. But thanks for everyone for joining us. It's been good from me, Tallulah, and Dan,
Yep.
Chef Dan.
Yep.
But
It's been absolutely brilliant. Shame Shirley's not with us.
yeah, that's it. Well, the highway maintenance. Yeah, highway maintenance. See, yeah, there's so many people out there that you know people don't realise are still working. But anyway, we're done. Like I say, we've been on here an hour and a half. Thanks for joining us. Hope we've enlightened your evening a little bit. Love us or hate us, we'll be back, as the saying goes. But
Yep.
yeah, and the person who gives us our one thumbs down all the time, thanks for watching anyway. You know, we always get that one, usually while we're live.
Yep.
Well,
We don't know what we do to deserve that, but
no, well,
you know.
everyone's entitled to an opinion, you know, but my opinion is if you don't like us, don't watch. Simple as that. But anyway, good to see you all. Thanks for joining us, and we have got a video Wednesday. It's not our usual thing because we have actually run out of what we call normal fishing material, because everything we did was before the lockdown. We used to have 3 or 4 spares, but unfortunately they're all gone now. But thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you all again soon.
And don't forget to head over to the Facebook page. It's going to go up straight away in it after this.
That's it. Like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Join the Facebook page. Like and subscribe, yep.
All right. See you later, everyone. Bye.
See you later, everyone.